I've got a group of 50 people, high net worth, medium net worth, in 6 continents around the world, all in their own verticals, all at the top of their field in medical and legal and real estate and in crypto. And when they heard you come on the call that night, afterwards I was like, what do you think? I'm not going to tell you what to do. And they were like, yes, there is something here. And so I'm so glad we could do this, because whenever I talk about Orange Comet to the people, I'm like, you guys really need to get this. And they're like, well, NFTs are this and that. I'm like, no. And I was like, these are former Hollywood men and women that are now doing what NFT, doing that in the Web3 NFT space. You got to see what they're doing. But it takes them a while to really get it. And so,
I know.
But once they do, I think they can really see that there's so much more, and you can actually see it in your work. If you really look at it, it feels different. And I said that it feels like I can see your value system in your work.
I appreciate it, and listen, what you've done to help has been fantastic, and we don't take that lightly by any stretch. And I get that it takes a little while for people to understand how we're different. If you're not in it, if you're not in the industry, if you're a movie studio and you've been talking to, dozens of Web3 NFT companies, and you either see our work or I come calling on you because you know me as a TV and film guy, they get it within 2 seconds, by the way. And they tell me, what's interesting, I have to tell you this. This is a funny story. I would create a TV show, and then I'd go in and pitch it around town. And in pitching it, I would sit across the table from some of my close friends who were running the networks, the studios. And, we of course became very close, but they had their job to do, and I had my job to do. They're going to buy a project or pass on a project based on not the friendship, that'll put them out of a job, based on whether or not they think I've got a hit that I'm pitching them. But in the world of entertainment, even sitting across from a close friend, he or she would look at me with the straightest face in the world after I'm done with my pitch. Here's what it is. I would go, by the way, I was very animated. I would stand up, I'd walk the room. I would never pitch like this. I'm literally, you have your GoPros here, but I'd be like this. I'm gonna be like this, and I'm like this, and people would look like I'm a caged animal in a lot of ways. And then I would be done and be like, okay, Dave, that's very good. Really appreciate it. We'll talk about it and let you know. And that would be it. Straight face, feedback here and there, but I would have no idea if they're going to buy that project or pass on that project. And I wouldn't know for days later. But here's something interesting. In Web3, the same studio, the same network, different group of people, we'd go through our presentation. They don't hold back. They're like, I've never seen shit like this anywhere. They're nowhere. Dave, like, holy, and it, almost more enthusiastic than I would be. And I love this story a bunch because I don't know what it is. I'm trying to figure out the difference, because these are jaded executives in entertainment, just a different division, but they're seeing what we're doing and reacting so overwhelmingly over the top. And I think it's because we are so different, and we are, I'm not going to say better, because I don't like that. It's not that. There are great companies out there, and I want to make sure I'm not sitting here coming off some like the arrogant, egotistical American here. I'm not. I'm very proud of what we're doing, but I'm getting that immediate feedback that is telling me that, when I never got that in traditional Hollywood in a way, and it's very interesting. So that was a long-winded story to a question that I don't even remember what you asked me, but the fact is that it's exciting. It does fire me up, and And again, it's a confirmation of what we're setting out to do.
So Jim Rickards has just recorded a video that's not available to anyone in the public, and he's going to be talking about how this upcoming recession is going to be fast, it's going to be bloody, it's going to be nasty. But at the same time, he's going to show you how you can position yourself to profit from all of this chaos. Now, we've made this video only available to our viewers. Go to londonreal.tv/Jim. Watch that immediately. I can't say enough good things about Jim Rickards. He understands the global economic system better than any guest I've ever had on London Real. His predictions are almost uncannily true, and you can learn how to profit from his vision, from his expertise, and his understanding of economics. So go to londonreal.tv/Jim or click the link below. It's an excellent, excellent look on what's going to happen in the future and how you can position yourself to profit from that. Jim is one of the best in the business, one of my favorite guests on London Real, and he's very, very good at predicting the future and showing us all to profit from it. So click the link, and I hope you enjoy.
The greedy bankers are about to do it again. In 2008, they crashed our financial system and nearly bankrupted the entire global economy. Then they received trillions of dollars in government bailouts. And after, they demanded fat bonuses paid for by you, the taxpayer.
It turns out the banks haven't just been screwing the American taxpayers, they're also screwing over their investors. Turns out the banking industry is the worst place you could put your money, despite enormous taxpayer bailouts.
Now the bankers are back to take away your financial freedom. They lie and tell you that cryptocurrency isn't safe. They try to make it illegal for you to choose how to invest your hard-earned money. They lie and say cryptocurrency is used by money launderers and criminals. But look at the record. It's the banks themselves that launder hundreds of billions of dollars every year to the biggest criminal operations in the world.
Leaked documents have revealed how some UK banks have helped criminals, money launderers and Russians under sanctions.
American authorities discovered that the Sinaloa cartel moved $881 million through HSBC accounts as bank officials turned a blind eye to the illegality.
The bankers lie and say cryptocurrency is not a real investment. Meanwhile, the smartest CEOs in the world are buying billions and billions of it. The truth is that banks lie about cryptocurrency because it makes them scared. The banks take $9 trillion per year of your hard-earned money, and they are worried that they will finally be exposed. They're scared because crypto means they can no longer control your money, which means they can no longer control you. They are scared because you might actually understand your money and intelligently decide what to do with it. Now is the time for us to come together, fight back, and take control. It's time to educate ourselves, our families, and our communities. Because financial education means financial freedom. We know that cryptocurrencies will help us build the new decentralized financial system of the future. A banking system that is of the people, by the people, and for the people. A banking system where access to finance is a fundamental human right. A banking system that is free and fair and welcomes all humans on this earth. The DeFi revolution is happening. We, the people, can no longer be fooled. We choose to take control of our finances. We choose to take control of our freedom. We choose to take control of our future. Join us, and let's take back our financial freedom forever.